Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, folks of all ages, all sizes, and everybody in between. I hope you're all doing wonderful tonight. I hope everything is treating you right in the world. We are back at it again here with more Elden Ring, and wouldn't you know it, it's time to start a brand new run. Because sometimes that's honestly just how the luck plays out. And there's not really a way around it. There's just sort of this whole thing that happens with Elden Ring where you either get lucky or you don't get lucky. So we'll see. We'll see. Um, Anywho, we are starting new. And as it stands right now, that means we have a new character on board. So while I get these links set up where they need to be, actually, seriously, like, come up with a name. Put it down in chat. Let me know what you think. What should we name our new test subject? What does the new one get to be named? Oh gosh, one of these days, I think soon, I'm gonna probably just do a stream that's more focused around something chiller, frankly. Uh, these runs have been really fun, but last night was definitely just pure unadulterated pain. Having to go through losing a character to such an absolute gimmick, that was pretty miserable. I am not even gonna lie. Like, it was really, really bad. So, but anyways, we're back at it. We'll have some fun. We'll do great things. I'm sure of it. All that magical shit, as we tend to do. And yeah, so axolotl and bacon. Hey, we loved it. Tundra. Hey, how you doing, folks? Hey, everybody's awesome. Everybody's great in the chat. Phone burst because stuck in bed. Ooh. Well, not gonna lie, your phone bursting is not really, fun fact, not awesome. But either way, I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing amazing. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I got myself a nice little, I'm just drinking a hazy tonight as it stands and enjoying that. So, you broke your foot at work, Tundra? My friend! Oh, Lord! That's not exactly ideal. Oh, boy. Alright, tell you what, I do need to kind of see what classes we're working with today. We have Beastclaw, Great Hammer, Great Horn Hammer, and a Buckler, which that seems like a relatively nice combination of weapons, actually. Fun fact. I'm not sure exactly the stats on the Beastclaw, Great Hammer, and the Great Horn. I'm hoping both of those are relatively okay to wield, though, because that's not a bad starter. Um, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Um, Dual Knight and Flame swords. The thing is Knight and Flame is incredibly fucking busted. It is so, so good. Um, but the stat requirement for it is, unfortunately, as it stands, we currently need, let's see here, 14 points in intelligence. Oh my god, and then 16 points in faith to make that work. Now, I might have that slightly wrong, only because I'm not sure if it's 22 or 24 that you need for both stats. But the point being is that no, these weapons not on the table. These are way too expensive, especially when you need a weapon for the run. No, 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 no. Omen Cleaver. The shield's not awesome, but the Omen Cleaver's not a bad weapon, and I'm assuming it's primarily strength, maybe a bit of dex, but that's, I mean, hey, great swords, you really can't go wrong with great swords in most cases. Great curved swords, not as great, but, like, still pretty good. Knight Rider Flail, Black Bow, Wooden Great Shield, and Sleepbone Arrows. Damn, the Sleepbone Arrows are kind of neat. Those are kind of awesome, I'm not gonna lie. Spiked Club, Eternal Darkness, Magic Downpour, Prince of Death Staff. The Prince of Death Staff is absolutely not a play. That thing is expensive as shit. It's honestly, it's one of those high int faith requirements, and it is not worth it for the investment. That's not bad. Frozen Needle's pretty good. Executioner's Great Axe, Branch Shortbow, Golden Beast Crest Shield, Rot Arrows. What's the other kind of arrow type there? Is that Frost Arrows? I think those are Frost Arrows, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, folks, if you are just joining us right now, do be sure to think of a name for the character, because we are definitely welcoming any new names for this character tonight. So, like, if you have something in mind, and as long as it's relatively PG, we can definitely go for it. So, we're just deciding our starting class right now because, well, that's kind of where we're at. Ronnie's Dark Moon, Albinauric Staff. You know, if I were to go pump, like, pure magic, this could potentially be an insane build just because of Ronnie's Dark Moon. I'm almost tempted by the potential of it, but at the same time, not having like readily available magic is not awesome. Though that's kind of, well, I don't know. That could be a play. That's a lot of points into intelligence though, just to make that work. Banish Knight's Halberd. It's too bad it's not specifically the halberd that belongs to what's-his-face. Scouring Black Flame, that's pretty good. Lightning Spear, not as great. Clawmark Seal, not bad. No. You know, if I had to go with my gut instinct here, it'd probably be Hero, purely off the fact that this is a weapon that is something that we could probably use. Like, off the bat, it may not be something we can use, but, like, it's good. It's a good weapon. So, you know. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna be a little bit fuck-ass about it, and we're gonna go with something that seems completely out of left field, but if it pays off, it's gonna pay off in spades, frankly, because, like, Ronnie's Dark Moon is really, really, really good. It's expensive, incredibly expensive, but it could be really good. Alright, you know, I'm gonna probably use a preset tonight, I think. Let's go ahead and go with our Nutsack Man. Yeah, we're gonna go with Scrawny Bitch Boy. And as it stands, we officially have not gotten a name yet for this beautiful, beautiful boy. So I think we'll probably name him ourselves in this case. So, if that is all, I don't see a name for him. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose a name for the character. And you know what? I think, honestly, as it stands, I feel a very strong inclination to name him Sack. I think his name is Sack. This seems like a Sack, if I'm being honest. So, we're going to go forward with our boy Sack. We officially have one weapon that we can actually use, and then we have a spell that is completely inoperable to us for the longest time. But you know, this could potentially be a really good build if we are able to play it out. I would love that personally. I would really love to see it go into effect. So, I'm going to take a sip of my drink while the cutscene plays. Give me just a minute here, folks.
The fallen leaves tell a story.
There we go. Alrighty. So, we have the Celebrant Sickle. I have never used this weapon before. It seems to be dagger class. It does not have bleed, which is a little unfortunate, but that does hopefully mean that we can actually put some level of grease on it. If we're able to get some decent grease, we could make that really, really good. So, you know, not bad. Welcome back, Starburst. We indeed are pogging. We got the Pog Champ tonight. We got our boy Sack right here. He's got a weapon that he can use. I mean, hey, you know, you can't really go wrong with that. Apparently we have something that's giving us higher golden runes. What's doing that, actually? Hang on here. I'm curious. Does the weapon have the ability to do that? Oh, did we just start the game with the natural status condition? There's a random stat... Oh, no. This is actually really dangerous, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, really dangerous. Okay, I guess good news is that we'll never have to deal with a grafted snail, but like... Also, that was interesting. I had no idea that the grafted snail could have a variety of bosses that it could spawn. Did the Fire's awesome character die? Yeah. Starburst, I am so terribly sorry about it, but they died a very bad death. They died a awful death. Like, I am not even gonna hold it, honestly. It was pretty bad. Yeah. We, God, we got so beautifully set up for that playthrough, and it went so very quickly south. Like, my lord, did it go south fast. We were literally in Ryle Lucaria, and unfortunately, because of the setup that we were dealing with the enemies, one of them was grabbing us, and then naturally, because, you know, you can attack player characters with this, we got melted by, like, the 4 other goons that were sitting right on, sitting right on the grab enemy's hip. So they just melted us, and we really didn't have a choice about it. That was the end of the story for us. I was quite disappointed, to say the least. And I mean, like, there really wasn't a lot to be done about it, technically speaking. But, like, yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. But either way, we're back at it. Trust me, if you watch the stream back, I guarantee you, you're probably going to have, like, a handful of moments of just, like, pure, unadulterated anxiety. Because I had, like, multiple moments. Ooh. Ooh. That's, kind of a sexy get right off the bat. I'm not going to lie, he's not really selling a lot else that's, like, amazing here. But, like, this and this... We're gonna be cooking a little bit. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you, Kale. Thank you. That is actually a really good get. I know it's only Somber 1 and it's only Grave 1, but like, in the scheme of things, that right there is so huge. God, that is so huge. Weird. I still have the rune up status condition, and I don't really know why. Is it still golden leaving around us, I guess? I'm assuming so, but like... Somber 6 off of that, lad. You know, honestly, that's really good news. Free Somber 6 is completely worth it. Yo, dog, stop. I didn't need to kill the dog there, but I am definitely kind of taking advantage of our situation at the moment, at least, because, well, we have one. A little bitter that that whiffed twice because the camera decided to lock on to the wrong thing that was like 50... I'm sorry, not 50 meters away. That's ridiculous. 15 meters away. Sure. Why not? That's definitely what I was hoping to look at. That's a bleed dog? No. No. The fun fact about this game is that you learn your lesson really fast when it comes to certain enemies, and that's one of those enemies you learn your lesson.
I can play turning to aid you. You need to the foot.
The fun part is about Elden Ring is there's really like 4 or 5 enemies that you really do have to respect if you're doing a run that is based around not taking damage. Otherwise, at least for the most part, it's usually not that big of an issue. For the most part, at least. Put the bleed grease on because... Oh, sorry, not bleed grease, my bad. Fire grease. Nope. No. No. I'm 100% tempted to do it, but I also know very, very well that I will inevitably die if I risk that scenario. I can handle this, but this isn't great. Alright, one full. We should take a crit. Good crit. Actually, kind of a halfway decent crit. Didn't have to kill that thing, but I am definitely going to handle things as smoothly as possible. And, of course, I mean, frankly, looting. Ooh, there's a Wraith here. That's kind of... that's a useless ass item. Jesus Christ. Yeah, about that. No, I am going to be at least a little bit safe about certain processes. I do have to find a way to play out certain things that will be, hopefully, a lot safer.
Help us out, Cully.
Smelling 5.
You will just thank you. I was put and I ended
Is crit damage random? No, it is not random. But unfortunately, well, I would say in Elden Ring it's probably the most diverse it's ever been. More or less. But it also has kind of significantly fallen off in comparison to prior ones. Because it used to be that if you got a crit, it was, like, pretty darn significant. Ooh, that's not awesome. No, thank you. That's a Briar, and that is mildly terrifying, because he could totally just fucking launch his blade into my ass. But anyways, long story short, crit damage isn't quite what it used to be. They actually, funny enough, had a patch where they did buff it recently. I think that was on patch 10 or 1.12 or something like that. Probably getting that mildly wrong, as I tend to. But yeah. Actually, I had to buff. Somber 9. Okay. The more Somber Stones that we get, that is a really huge deal. Hey, Mario, how you doing, man? Great seeing you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Clarifying Horn Charm. That is a fat mid out of 10. That is actually genuinely like a fat mid out of 10. There's not really a reason ever to need that. Unless you're really struggling to move through the areas with, like, rot and whatnot. Yeah, no. Not even close. Fucking jelly. Drawstring Poison. Drawstring Poison! That's not bad. I'm pretty happy about that one, actually. That is kind of worth getting. So this area is, like, minorly dangerous just because of that fucking dragon right there, but it's not bad enough that, like, we have to be concerned, I think. Well, hopefully she's able to find beds soon enough, brother. Hope you're doing well and everything. I might have, well, you know, I say I might have time, but, like, I would say, personally, I'll probably have more time tomorrow to definitely hop on Apex if you're feeling up to it. So that is totally an option if you want to consider it, so. Just in case. Otherwise, I would say I will be on later, but I am, of course, probably going to stream for at least an hour or two, so. I'm totally intelligent. You can trust me. I'm the brightest there ever was. You wouldn't even guess it. Trust me. Trust me when I'm saying that. I didn't die to completely stupid means every single time I play this game because I'm totally greedy and not very intelligent at all. No. You're goofy. You're absolutely goofing. You're a goof troop even. Fire Einstein, you don't make them. Yeah. Oh We have Tundra, who's willing to completely combat for me. And then we have Mr. Mario. Stormhawk Axe. Oh, fuck. That's a sexy weapon, actually. That's a really good weapon. Trisha! I'm actually kind of excited about Trisha. Trisha's not bad. Oh, Torrent. The completely different options, though. We have one person absolutely willing to defend me on the spot, doesn't matter. And then we have the person who's willing to bust my nuts pretty much about anything he wants to, because, well, yeah. I love the dichotomy. I love dichotomy. It's my favorite. Take a sip of my drink while we're at this bonfire, I think. Bonfire. Incorrect term. What did that helmet actually provide? Let me go and find out real quickly. This is a faith increase? Huh. Not gonna lie, I was a little surprised that it's a faith increase. Alright, well, you know what? That's not really gonna do much for me. I could do this. It's not gonna do shit for me, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I'd rather not. Well, hey. Either way, as long as everybody in my chat is getting along, I don't mind if my nuts are busted, frankly. Like, that is completely cool beans. I don't care. GG's, for the most part. Because I'm cool with it. As long as you guys aren't really ripping on each other and you're all supportive of each other, that's the matterful part. That's the part I prefer. So, just take care of each other at the end of the day. That's what I would ask of you. I could have hopped up there. That's ridiculous. Torrent, stop being mid. You know, I do really genuinely wish the Torrent didn't suck as much as it did, but it's unfortunate, truly. Rotten Duelist Greaves, we're about them, actually. Not doing bad here. It's a little terrifying that that's a frenzy plant, but I can live with that. That's fine. Jesus Christ, dog. Luckily, the puppet just doesn't want to fuck with me, so we will take it for what it is. Yay. Did the dog fall off? The dog fell off. Okay, you know what? Yeah, okay, we take it. Stab the puppet man. Ancient Death Rancor and a Battle Axe. Okay, the Battle Axe is kind of huge. That's not a bad thing to get, especially considering right now we only have a dagger. Oh, that's a sexy weapon. Not gonna be too sexy though, frankly, because, I mean, in comparison to this, Stormhawk Axe? Like, honestly, having the strength and dex to make that bad boy happen is probably gonna be worth it, so, yeah. Golden Seed, we love to see it. And away we go. Honestly, not bad. Not a bad start. Like, we haven't gotten any fat piles of runes just yet, which is a little bit concerning, but... And not every playthrough can start off with literally 3 different remembrances within the same hour. God, I fucking miss Fire's Awesome. I miss our prior character so bad. It hurt me, genuinely, like, hurt me the other night to delete that character. And I don't usually say that just because it's, like, one of those things. It's like, oh, well, you know, it sucks that we're losing a character, but it is what it is, I guess. I'm gonna get the Bell Bearing, because, like, most of the items there are nice, but none of it's immediately nice, so. God, that really hurt, though. We were absolutely stacked to the 9s, and it literally took one grab attack, one fucking Marth grab, and a bunch of people taking advantage of it, and that was it. That was just GG's. That is 3 piles of Fire Blossoms I have found on this playthrough, and I'm not gonna lie, that does mildly annoy me, to some extent. Like, it's not that deep. Hey, look at that! It's the fucker who killed me. You know, I wasn't planning on revenge, but I guess revenge is a dish best served right in your anus. Oh, God. Last night's playthrough, though, if I'm being honest, was a lot of fun for the most part. Because we did run into some genuinely, like, oh my God scenarios. And the funniest part is all of it just, like, it felt like comical timing on some of it. It felt like it was just like, okay, somebody put this here on purpose, because, like, this is ridiculous. Alright, there we go, freezing. Hey, okay, I'm very about freezing grease. If I could find the freezing grease recipe, that would be huge. Like, I don't think I need it, per se. It would just be really nice. Fervor's Cookbook. I'm forgetting which one that is, but I think that might be the one that gives us the branches that turn enemies into friends for a short time. That's a terrifying enemy. That is also a terrifying enemy. I'm gonna go this way, because that is not a great set of enemies. Oh my god. I love how there's just... only the best time. Truly, genuinely, only the best time. Actually, before I go to Third Church, let me head over this way anyways, because I do have to go see Mr. Height at least once. I probably want to go check it out at least just to kind of see if he is packing anything important. Because if he is, great. Huh. You know, this increased rune counter hasn't gone away for me yet. Oh! So this weapon actually has an increased rune counter effect to it. I had no idea. Mushroom boy. Get off that fucking ledge.
Calm yourself this instant.
Fuck you.
What you touched, I am...
Look, I don't have to kill him. I only want to desperately kill him every time I've run into him. So, you know, there's that. Normally, I'd say if there's worthy enough gear to gain off of him, sure. Obviously, I should... That's, not an awesome enemy, but I can deal with it. I said I can deal with it. Albinuric Ashes, okay. Alright, the finger is shooting me, that's fine. We can deal with finger shots. Somber 4. How am I doing on, actually? How am I doing on stones? We're already 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, alright, that's not bad. That is a work in progress, and I am completely about those work in progresses. I forgot to get that up there. I need to go back. I don't want to forget one of those grave sites, because the grave sites are just genuinely, like, hot loot, so. Alright. Tell you what, folks, we're gonna head up there real quickly. Go ahead and go collect that loot. We do, at some point here, start making our loot back around to kind of see all the other little item locations that we didn't quite pick up, but yeah, we'll do that soon enough. What do we got? Dragon Scale, Beast's Roar. It might be worth it to keep the Celebrant Sickle on me, just because it has a free rune gain effect on it, which if we can swap to that at the end of every fight, that is just quite literally free rune gain. So, yeah, that might be kind of huge. That might actually be, like, insanely huge in the right context, so, yeah. Alright. What's this one? Grave Glovewort 1, so, there's our Grave Glovewort. We don't need to worry about that anymore. Yay for that. This requires 12 strength, 20 dex. This I can two-hand, this I cannot two-hand. Honestly, the fact that we have a starting weapon that we can use, though, properly isn't terrible. It is actually really good news, so yay for that. Dolores the Sleeping Puppet. No flask, but we did get the Crepus Black Key Bow? Huh. Okay, sure. Why not? Alright. Well, we've officially run all the way that way. Now it is time to... You know what? Let me go see... I'm gonna go see what the very first one is real quickly. I'm terribly sorry about that, Tundra. I mean, like... The game just doesn't get boring for me for the most part. Like, sure, I can get a little bit exhausted because the game just can kick my ass into absolute infinity. I just... God, it very rarely gets boring. Oh, gotcha. Okay, no worry, Starburst. Take wonderful care of yourself, please. Definitely do that. And have, hopefully, a very good night. Get some good sleep, all that magical bullshit. See you on a different day. And, yeah, just take care, okay? Thank you so much for stopping in, as always. Really do appreciate it. Alright, what has this guy got for us? He has got... Well, this is probably the nicest item he has on him. Everything else here is kind of like a fat knit out. This isn't bad, actually. This is not bad. This is a decent item to have. I'm going to go and buy that real quickly because that is nice. Firebone arrows. Okay, that's not really awesome. So we're going to leave it at that. Yeah, I think everything here is pretty much a fat mid out of 10 for the most part. Like, the arrows at 800 apiece for Serpent Bone, not really 100% worth it. Alright. Take the bell bearing, move along with our day. We're gonna go back to Gatefront, and it's time to... probably, maybe, start heading up the mountain. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's the mimic version of the troll giant, which is probably kind of strong. Yeah, I need to run, like, as soon as possible. That's a little bit dangerous. No. Alright, what do we got here? Dectus! Okay. You know, honestly, I'd say yay for Dectus if we could find the second half of Dectus within, like, the next section of the game here. But I doubt the odds. I very highly doubt the odds, so I'm not going to really stress it. Cure Poison. Cure Poison would be nice in the right context, but, like, again, that whole poison argument.
You're heading to entice well that, but I don't have it scared.
Alright, what do we got?
Nothing. Can you take
Mask. It's actually a little bit funny that it's the Mask of Confidence. I like that it's the Mask of Confidence on somebody who is just so clearly, like, shattered when it comes to any baseline of confidence. Great, wonderful. Alright, remove that. Go ahead and, I guess, for right now, the Freeze Grease is probably our best thing that we can have on our hotbar here. Remove these. Celebrant Sickle, I think, is the only weapon that we can use reasonably. So I'm going to keep that there. Flask, go ahead and put Flask right there. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, time to start moving it along and start doing some looting on this side. I guess I should probably head towards the gravesite first, frankly, just because it's not too far out of the way. So yeah, gravesite first, then we'll go ahead and start booking it around to other locations. More than likely. Not a dangerous gravesite. Luckily. Lionel's Greaves. Eccentric's Armor. Okay. Golden Rune. Not awesome that that ball is on top of an item. Rotten Great Axe. That's kind of huge. Great Omen Cleaver. That's not bad. Can't complain. Alright, wait for the ball to stop spitting. And a Golden Rune 9. Okay, cool. Not 100% worth doing that little loot pickup right there, but, like, luckily it was so absolutely just not dangerous. It was fine. It was fine to do so. Alright, let's go see what our boy Banal has been packing in his ass today. If it's anything worth talking about. He's got the fat suit on.
Does your despite
Nah.
on such that there's nothing.
Take a drink while we're looking at his inventory.
My battle arts. All I know is that not floating well. Day. Well.
Alrighty. You know what? Honestly, the best thing that we got off of him was definitely what I just picked up. Everything else kind of doesn't really do us many favors. He had a nice weapon selection, I'd say, between the S-Stock and the club. Just because one is like a flat dex weapon and the other is a pretty darn decent just strength weapon. But it's one of those situations where I'm like, no, I'm not going to burn myself out over that choice selection right there. It's probably not worth it right now. Especially considering, like, we could ultimately find weapons that are ultimately just so much better. So, yeah. What's it going to be? Great Lightning Bolt. Okay, that's a mid out of 10. His drip was somewhat decent today. I'd have to, like, mildly disagree with you, only because he was wearing just the fat suit, but, you know. God, this is such a terrible enemy to encounter. Charge attack's not really much better, so I'm just gonna go and spam the standard attack and just live with that. Oh. Hang on. You know what? I don't want to waste good grease here, but I am gonna waste some fire grease. There we go. Okay, that was a lot faster. Ronin's armor. Okay, alright. Godskin Noble armor is really, really hard to stare at for long periods of time, I found. I do not enjoy it at all. Oh, fuck you, dear. This is a bad selection of enemies to be right here. Honestly, it's just a bad selection of enemies to have to put up with regardless of what you're dealing with in your day. So yeah, it's just bad. That's really it. I think I want to have access to a couple more early sites in this game.
I just give and I'll don't dally, give it your all.
I'm not sure if I'm killing Alexander here. This might be dangerous to kill Alexander with a weapon that is, frankly, so low damage. Fuck it. I'll just try it anyways. I have fire grease. I can do this. This is fine. It sucks that this weapon has no bleed.
And there's nothing left to say except I am my Alexander.
No bleed on a weapon is really just sad for this kind of weapon. What's it gonna be, Alexander? Somber 7. Okay. Can't really complain, but, like, I am tempted to complain anyways. Alright, we're officially almost done with our main run, at least through this area. I could probably go book it over into Limgrave after this, if I wanted to, but it's simply a choice. Okay, well, this stone guy is kind of not great, but I can deal with him. Okay, never mind. I thought he definitely dropped an item. That was a my bad moment. Death Ritual Spear. What are we looking at here? Spear Call Ritual. This is a strength, dex, int weapon. Kind of steep requirement set, but, I mean, it's totally an option, at least. No. You know what? No. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. That's not a very good weapon. I'm not going to burn myself out like that.
You here as a customer?
Yeah, what's you got? What's you got? Mending Root of the... Okay, damn it. It's not what I was looking for. It's an item. It's not great, but it's, yeah, not what I was looking for. Okay, no... Damn it. Okay, nothing really awesome there, actually. That shop was kind of a fat mid out of 10. I guess let's go see what the boss is down here, and if it's anything semi-reasonable, then I might go for it, but we'll see. We'll see first and foremost, and go from there. Yeah, about that. No. That's a wild godskin. Yeah, no. Definitely not gonna deal with a wild godskin like that. That's not happening. That's death. That is quite literally death. I could probably sneak into this church and then just try to book it if I wanted to. The thing is once I get close to this church, guaranteed we will have somebody join the game. Or not join the game, but we'll be invaded. But, surprisingly, it's taken longer than I expected. Bastard Stars. I'm not really looking to use Bastard Stars. Also, I'm a little surprised that we didn't get invaded from this distance. Because, like, we were definitely within range to be invaded at that point. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Like, I'm actively quite happy about not being invaded right now, but still a little surprising. Alright, well, we've officially made our way into Caelid at this point, and hopefully we're not going to be dealing with anything too BM, for what it's worth. Finger Maiden Fillet. I know that's probably said differently, but I personally do not care. I am going to call it a fillet because, I mean, yeah. I love how I almost did it twice in a row. Alright. Gravesite is almost safe. Please don't notice me, Lobster. I said don't notice me. You're so rude. Fucking Lobster. Okay, this really was not a safe location to go to by any means whatsoever, and it definitely falls on me that I did this. That's another Lobster. Coming here was a mildly stupid idea. But I will say that one Lobster is currently killing itself, and while it's not record time, it is certainly killing itself. Which is nice. because free routes. Okay. You know, I don't know the path of that well enough to even bother dealing with it, so I'm not going to stress myself out. High risk, maybe high reward. You know, I am praying it's high reward. Because it would really suck coming to Caelid just to fucking die to getting like a handful of ash or something. I wouldn't be surprised exactly. Also, I'm pretty confident everything at this little camp here definitely one-shots me, so I'm not gonna fuck with it. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with it. Alright, let's go get the Site of Grace, and then we'll go check some merchants. That's probably the safest option for us right now. Otherwise, I don't really want to risk it. Luckily, we got some better armor. But it's still Caelid. That's another lobster. Son of a bitch. Is Caelid just going to be Lobster Central? Is that what we're dealing with today? Oh. You know, I almost preferred Lobster Central. Jeez. That's a bird. Please let this merchant have something for once in his life.
Well, please, I'm hungry.
Alright, let's see here. He's got a Somber 2. Oh my god. No. No, 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 no. No. No, fuck you. Oh. I love that. I love how the bird spotted me anyways. That's a wonderful enemy. Wow. Tundra, can you do me a favor and just clip that, or clip, into the chat? The worst part is about those birds is, frankly, they will chase you to the end of the earth. It doesn't matter for them. They will inevitably do that. Because your life is so meaningless to them, your mere existence to them is just an insult. They are awful. Also, if I sit at the Site of Grace, I'm going to have Melania show up, or not Melania, my bad, Melina. So I'm going to go ahead and avoid doing that real quickly. There we go. Alright, let's go see... That's a gargoyle. Alright, well... Shit, I guess we aren't going to that anytime soon. Is that a troll? What is that, actually? Is that a troll? No, 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 no. That's a misbegotten queen. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like my odds running through this little area right here, but I did it, and it worked out, kind of. Because if she snipes me in the asshole, I totally wouldn't be surprised. Oh, hey, we found poop and another Somber 7. My universal luck with Somber 7s annoys me to no end in this game. Alright, so we got a finger book right here. Ooh! That's really fucking good. It's too bad that it's kind of going down a completely different path in terms of what we would have to do to get that going for us. Sacred Tear is nice. We'd love to see the Sacred Tear. Stone Sword Key, it's a bit expensive, but okay. Alright, we'll take the Bell Bearing and leave it at that. That's fine. Alright, let's go get the Site of Grace real quickly, so that way we can have multiple paths open up to us, and so on and so forth. There's a golden needle, I think, that was sitting with him. Which doesn't really do me any good, just because the item is not really very good to begin with. Okay, so we have ourselves a standard Living Charge Shard, and then we have ourselves Melania's Gauntlets, which, you know, if I could find some money, that would be awesome. I would really, really, really like the money. But, you know, oh well, I guess. golden rune, gravelstone. Gravelstone counts as rare? Ugh. Bummer. I think there's like 2 or 3 items over here. That's a dangerous enemy, especially with this low of a health. The ringed finger. The ringed finger enters the fray again. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Like, part of me really wants to use the finger, but, like, it's so dangerous using it, honestly. Well, it's not so dangerous using it, it's just funny as shit that it would spawn again for us. And the thing is I think we can probably use it sometime soon, but, it's just kind of sad that the game would bully us this hard. Wait, I can pick up the item there? Wait. Okay, well, you know, a little surprised that I can pick up that item, but sure, okay, alright. Alright, run away from those bastards because they are bullies and mean and gremlin types, and we don't have time for that shit. We are here for items. Oh, it's all right if you Tundra. Honestly, in this case, when I say clip, don't worry about clipping it yourself. I would say I will take care of the clipping. More than anything, it's just about writing clip in chat. That's honestly it. So, if you did it though, then thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Alright, let's see. There's one item up this way. There's a crystal, I'm sorry, crystal. There's a scarab over to the right of us. This is a dangerous area, and please don't snipe me, please don't snipe me, please don't snipe my anus. I really would prefer to live. Thank you. Breathing is kind of cool. Smithing 8. That was really not worth coming back here for in any capacity. Unfortunate, truly, that would ever be the case, but, well, that's this game in a nutshell. I don't even know if I get the cave over to my left, frankly, because I could just do the warp into it anyways. I'm probably going to do that, ultimately. That just seems safer, for the most part. Really? I definitely thought I got that, but okay. Alright. Alrighty, never mind. Didn't get it again. Okay. You know what? No. Fuck it. I'm not wasting my time on that item. It's nice to get items, but I'm not going to waste my time on things just because. Because frankly, sometimes the items are just so incredibly useless to whatever you're finding in an area. It doesn't. You don't need it. You just don't need it, honestly. Alright, I'm going to probably get Celia Understair here, and we're going to go ahead and head into, yeah, we're going to go into Roundhold now, because frankly, any longer, we're probably going to die here in Caelid, so.
Forgive me to determine if you have
Especially this low health.
Whereas there is, but I can take gathering. Very let my hand.
Welcome. I teach and explore so that one ensuring by the way. You most time you are well. That is its incantations bear no lineage from the Erd Tree. Very well.
Oh. That's a lot of requirements. But, yeah, I'm gonna take that off his hands. I am gonna take that off his hands. That's actually so huge. If we can make that bad boy work for us, that is, that is such a good weapon. It's too bad the poison pots are a little too expensive, frankly, for my blood right now, but, I mean, whatever, it's fine. Let's go check and see what the shop has for us, and we can work backwards from there. Alright, what you got? Is that a somber 2? That's a somber 2. So we can get 1-2 done already. We needed 3 to get it up to 4. We do have a death root right here, so that's good news. He has a golden seed and a sacred tear, which is awesome. Also pouches right here, which is really nice to see. We love pouch. God, it would have been so much smarter probably to start off with one of the other starting classes, frankly. Because, like, our current starting class is not well equipped to handle what I'm ultimately planning to do now. That's unfortunate. That's canon of Haima. I mean, I guess the good news is we are already kind of doing okay on decks. But, still... darn. There are definitely some things here that would have been amazing to pivot towards, frankly. Alright, let's go and invest all of those real quickly. I guess, as it stands, here's what I'm probably planning on doing for right now. We're going to go ahead and put our Celebrant's Sickle in our offhand real quickly. And I think for right now, we're going to keep this as our main hand weapon. I might pivot into Strength Dex, frankly, just because that's a really good option in terms of damage. And we can use this, we can use this. I mean, there's plentiful options when it comes to it right now. Really, my ultimate goal is to probably get that Arcane Dex requirement met for Morgoths. But for right now, at least, I can make this happen easily, more than likely, and I can definitely make this happen. So, yeah. Yeah, I think that's exactly the case at the moment. Alright, let's go ahead and sell some stuff, make some moolah happen, and make some progression happen. Really, I want to probably meet the dex requirement more than anything first, just because we are talking pretty steep requirements as a whole. So, take what you can get first, pretty much, is the method of madness here. Physique, can't do anything with that. This is, unfortunately... Oh, wow, that's expensive as fuck. Ugh. Yeah, nothing here that actually is worth investing my time in, so I'm not even going to burn myself out on it. Yeah. That's not a bad starting pool, so we can at least kind of get something going for ourselves. What do we have that's available to us now? Alright, now we have the dex requirement for this bad boy. I don't know if the strength requirement... Okay, no, we don't have the strength requirement. Yeah, no, no, okay. Alright. This... We can do Finger, actually. Finger is available to us for right now, so we will probably start Finger. Celebrant's going to be an offhand weapon, so we can have something that can properly, you know, give us those runes that we were looking at earlier. That was nice. These come with a negative effect, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, enemies target you sooner. So, yeah, no. No. I do not want that to be ever the case for me, frankly. So, I might be able to upgrade Finger at least, but I'm not going to burn myself out on doing upgrades if I can help it. Ashes of War, what do we have? We have Beast Sword, try your Finger Butthole. Funny part about that, Tundra, though, and I don't know how many of these you've seen recently, but we've gotten the Finger consecutive times now. Like, quite literally, we have gotten the Finger multiple times in a row here. It just kind of keeps popping back up, and I don't fully understand why. It just is. It's exactly the case right now. I'm not opposed to it. It's a really, really good weapon. Alright, kill the dog. Love to see it. I would have to say it's probably a sign too, but maybe not the one that we're praying for. It feels to me like a bad omen to some extent at least, just because it's like, oh, this is kind of the 4th time that I've gotten the finger. And I shit you not, like, the 4th time that I've gotten the finger so far. Again, really good weapon. It's just like, okay, it's a, I don't know. Alright. There is this lad over this way. I'm gonna probably kill this tree because I can probably kill the tree. I can probably kill the tree. Like, honestly, killing a tree is not too big of an issue. Oh, unless it's a rot tree, that's a little more dangerous. Killing a rot tree is definitely a little more dangerous, frankly. Especially considering when we're talking a rot tree, they have that wonderful little ability that they love to do, and it's pretty bad. Also, this tree is doing a lot of damage to me right now, and that's mildly terrifying. Alright, please break your stagger again. I said break. Please no. Please no. Thank you. I said no. Wonderful. Awful. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to disengage this. Because this has been a little bit rough. Yeah, I'm disengaging. Yeah, no. No. Fuck you. Fuck you, tree. 4th time's the charm. You know, I'm not really feeling the charm on this one. I will not lie to you on that one. That was a little bit worse than it really ever should have been, and, yes, it is almost 100% on me. Yeah, the stream's going pretty darn good, Kai, and I hope you're doing well tonight, man. It's great seeing you. Hope you're doing awesome. I can't really say there's an item here that's really worth using. Well, actually, maybe this is worth using, frankly. Can I use Trisha? I can use Trisha. I don't have the bell, though. I would have to... Actually, you know what? No, this is worth doing. Let me go do this real quickly. Like, there's a really, really high chance that Trisha's gonna absolutely just die, frankly, but we'll see.
May I have a word? I am the word. I'd heard turned upon the talk thou art but the call for.
Yes.
I wasn't straight torrents.
Alright, Finger Slayer Blade, and okay, you know what, honestly, mid out of 10 for the Finger Slayer Blade, but whatever, it's fine. It's okay. There we go. We have Trisha now unlocked, which means we can use Trisha on this fight if we so choose. Yay. Wonderful loss. And the Albinaurics too, technically, which the Albinaurics might not be a terrible idea in the scheme of things. I'm hoping Trisha can do a lot of work here, but we'll find out. Might be worth it to just kind of focus on doing... Oh, well, you know, terrible start, by the way. Honestly, as long as Trisha doesn't actively throw for any reason, we're good to go. We're fine. Like, Trisha's doing damage. And also, we're distracting the tree, so we're good to go. I said we're distracting the tree. You know what, Trisha? You're gonna have to eat that damage for me real quickly because, yeah. This is how quickly a putrid avatar just can completely ruin your day, and I hate it. I fucking hate it with all my heart. Alright. You know what the worst part is? Honestly, that probably wasn't even worth that big of a deal. It's probably not even going to be that many runes in the scheme of things. Oh my god. God, it's so unfortunate when you just find out that a boss is completely worthless in this game. Oh well. That's a terrifying enemy. Throwing daggers, okay. Should be an item over on this ledge up here, if I'm not mistaken. Also, that's not an awesome location to go to, so I'm not going to worry about that. I am not going to waste my... Man. Is it so much to ask for just some normal locations with some items that I can just easily scour into? I don't think I've ever been into this side of the ruins, funny enough, but like I'm going into it today apparently. It might have been a pet. Oh, is that what it was? A pet. Yeah. Yeah, about that. I don't think so. I'd like to start trying to do some bosses here and there, just so I can kind of get some progression moving along. Really? I can't climb that? I can't climb that? What? Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Okay, so one of single-handedly the most valueless Ash of Wars you can ever find in the game, frankly, because you just get that without having to do anything. Green Turtle Talisman's pretty good. That'll actually be pretty darn solid and worth using for the most part. Everything over there can definitely kill each other. I don't want to be anything a part of it. Not even remotely. I am risking way too much by running around this way right now, and it's not ideal, per se. Also, checking a boss like this just because, it's probably not the smartest plan in the world, honestly. Oh, it's bowls. That's mildly dangerous. Also, shouldn't really be whiffing like that. I'm really glad that hitting him in the dick like that did exactly what it did, because otherwise I would probably be dead. Bowls is not exactly a joke. He bonked on the wall, which is interesting. Like, that is frankly the most interesting thing there, but yay. Dick and Balls strat. We love the Dick and Balls here. You know what? Honestly, him staggering me to the ground like that, completely based. We love to see it. I'm a little surprised he's not dead, but sure. Alright. The good news is this Celebrant Sickle has been giving me extra runes, so yay for that. What the fuck? 1,000? The symbol says it's more than usual. Grants trace amount of runes on landing attacks. So wait, is it saying that I gain runes for using this as a weapon? Is that pretty much it? Okay, no, I'm not gonna fucking waste my time with it then. 1,000 runes for killing Mr. Dick and Balls. What the fuck? The mildly dangerous bridge, cause crab. Oh, wait, you actually kind of belong... No. Stop poisoning me, you asshole! Oh, it's 10 per hit? Oh, it's so bad! I think I might just want to, like, dip across this bridge as humanly fast. Like, as fast as humanly possible, frankly. Alright, Crab, don't, like, murder me in 2 seconds here. I'm just gonna collect this item, okay, big guy? I said... Okay, no. No, Crab. Crab, no. Crab, no. I said no. I know we talked about consent the other night, and that there is genuinely zero consent when it comes to this game, but, like, still, please, at least consider the option. Consider the following, please. Bill Nye taught you better. Oh my gosh. Bill Nye definitely, I hope, would have taught me better. Okay, so I need more decks still. I am probably gonna hard pivot into Morgoth's Blade. That's still a high-ass dex requirement to make that happen. Arcane 2. It might be better if I at least do this, or if I do this for right now, frankly. Yeah. I might need to consider something else, at least for the time being, because frankly, our current idea is going to be so expensive, we're going to be stuck for a while. Ooh, you're not awesome. Good news is he didn't notice me! Yay! Oh my gosh, this game and its many opportunities to completely ruin my day. Prattling play... Oh man. Fan daggers. Moraise Robe. Moraise Robe's... Okay. Fuck. Also, yeah, after you explain, like, how that rune effect works for that, that has got to be some of the worst... That has got to be one of the worst things I've ever seen. That is terrible. Funny enough, I think that's bringing back a concept that they had from Demon's Souls, which was a very specific weapon. Funny enough, a boss weapon. And, yeah, I think it quite literally did the same thing.
What?
Smithing 5. Smithing 5 is probably the best thing here, frankly, right now. Crystal Tier is nice, so is this one, frankly. I could get both of them. They're both kind of cheap. You know, I think I might get both of them at some point here, but I am going to get at least the health bonus for right now, because when we're talking about it, that's probably not a bad idea. Ghost Glovewort. Okay, Ghost Glovewort. We do need that eventually. Golden 7 and Old Fang. Okay, cool. I guess I'll do this tower because it's been a minute since I've done it. Also, it really doesn't take much effort to do all of this. There we go. More than anything right now, if I could find some remembrance to pop, that would be, like I said before, like just incredibly, incredibly huge. That would be ideal. Until that point, really, our rune counter is going to be a little bit poor for the most part, and that, like, it is what it is. Oh, weird, I could have sworn it was, like, right here. Oh, well, there we go. There we go. All the turtles down, and we love to see it. Alright. Let's go find out what our item is going to be from this tower. It's probably not going to be anything great or amazing, necessarily. It's just, you know, good to check when we're in town. So, I do probably want to head towards Caelid at some point or another here, because that is probably going to be a good pile of cash. Funny enough, Blood Boon is actually really not a bad option. It's only too bad that we're currently rocking the staff, frankly, because, like, Blood Boon is actually, like, really, really good. It does have its place in what we're doing, for sure. Alright, well, I guess let's start heading towards the other side of, Weeping. See what we can get out of Weeping. That's only a death bird, but it is still a death bird, frankly. Oh god, it noticed me immediately. It didn't even fucking think about it. It was like, nope, fuck you, asshole. Alright, pass the time. We're gonna go back to Morningside. Oh, gosh. Fuck this beautiful game. How many runes am I currently sitting on? It doesn't really matter if I pop all of my runes at the same time, because frankly, if I lose my runes, then I probably died, or I'm an idiot, and I've currently wasted my opportunities in a very stupid way. So, either way, I really shouldn't be losing my runes to stupid things. That's just kind of the case. Mushrooms off of squirrels, okay. It is good to check the wildlife just in case they happen to drop anything really valuable. So. Okay. Another small rune, son of a bitch. Oh well, it is what it is. I mean, that is really how this game works. You run away from something, you deal with something else, and of course, naturally, within a couple of seconds of whatever you are currently doing, something else is going to be important to you. Very, very quickly. One of the biggest things about this game is that it does feel like what I imagine. I said what I imagine. What it's like to have ADHD, frankly, because there's just so much activity consistently going on. And it really is just like learning to balance out all those little things at the same time. And it's a lot. It's mind-racking, frankly. That's a note, and that's a sacred tear. The sacred tear was worth it. The sacred tear was worth it. So there's still one more item I think I know of in this camp that I will go collect real quickly because I can. greaves. Those are a set of pants, and we do love ourselves at least pants. So yay. Alright. So, one thing I'm definitely not doing is I'm not going over that way for any reason whatsoever. Unless I go to that little dungeon that's that way. That's not a terrible idea. It's a low-level dungeon, and it's pretty... Well, I say pretty easy, but I mean, it could potentially have a bad boss in it, but it is pretty easy to navigate, for the most part. That being said, yeah, bad scenarios are bad scenarios in this game. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's 2 items over this way. Okay, there's the 2 items. Okay, Somber 4 and a golden rune. Okay. A little bit more cash is never really a problem. Unfortunate part about those Trina's lilies, until we find ourselves Fervor's cookbook, it really just means nothing to us on a grander scale. So, yeah, nice item, but not really worth it right now. Hey, look at that! There's that free Somber 1. So now we don't have to waste the money on it for the upgrade if we want to do the finger upgrade. Which I might plan on doing, because that would save us a lot in certain regards. At least for right now. There's a lot of Lane-Del jackasses here. Huh. Cool, either way. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, that was definitely not how I steered Torrent at all, but I'm really glad to see that Torrent's consistent need to be one of the worst mounts is very frequent in this game. Like, I know it's the only mount in this game, but frankly, every other enemy has it so much easier as far as I can see, because they can actually ride their fucking horse. I feel bitter, and I feel, like, slightly bad that I'm that angry towards certain mechanics, but, you know, sometimes that happens. So. There's a bunch of items that I could potentially use, and also a golden seed. Golden seed is really damn nice, actually, so yay for that. I am not gonna lie, I didn't see that item there until it was too late. Okay, alright, well, you know what, it's fine. It's totally fine. Talisman-wise, we have currently 2 good talismans. Weapon-wise, we have a lot of really good weapons, but in terms of actually using those really good weapons, a lot of them are going to be very expensive to kind of get on the board. So, here's hoping that we can get the runes needed to make all of that work, but, like, it's not a guarantee right now, at least. So, fun fact there, I definitely tried to flick Torrent around, at least twice there, but, you know, silly fucking horse. Alright, so we got the merchant at the beach, we have ourselves a couple items in this church. Really not a whole lot going on this peninsula right here, but, you know, items are items, so. Golden seed. I am going to get the Site of Grace next to the merchant, just because that is going to be something to come back to eventually. Torrent's controls are secret. Yeah, actually, Torrent's controls are definitely a secret endgame boss. That is 100% true. Because, like, sometimes Torrent feels really, really, really good for the most part. But other times, if you're just planning to, like, do some really precise movement, or you get the wrong situation, Torrent either gets stun-locked into infinity, and it doesn't matter what you do anymore. Or Torrent's just, like, completely forgotten that it is supposed to be a horse. And it's awful, either way. That's Oh my god, okay, well, it's noticed us. I mean, the good news is that it's on our back, but... but sure, alright. Not actually bad to get. Also, Enval is here. Missionary cookbook. That's not great, but that could be useful in the right circumstance. That could be useful in the right circumstance, actually. So I will take that. This is great, but it's not going to be something I immediately dive for.
Have a safe.
As it stands, can I actually use this yet? No, I need another point of dex before I can use that. Fair enough. Strength, I need more strength, but you know what? Whatever. Alright, fair enough. I need to warp away before that bastard shoots another arrow at me. I guess we could go check out Morn? Yeah, let's go check out Castle Morn, see what's kind of going on there. If it's too dangerous, we'll back out of it, but I mean, the good news is with the crystal pots, the holy pot recipe that we didn't pick up yet, but we have the option to now, that could potentially be something we use against the birds when we see them, especially low-level birds. Like, that could be really good. So, I don't think I have any armor that increases stats. Oh, wait, never mind. This one increases arcane by a lot, actually. Faith. You know what? I am going to put that on, actually. That is a huge increase in faith for almost nothing. It's a little bit less physical negation. I'm not going to worry about it then. Okay, cool. Alright, while we're riding up, I'm going to take a sip of my drink here, folks, so... This is guaranteed to drop something? No. Okay, cool. Also, that is just an arcane increase, which, I mean, more arcane is usually always a benefit, because that's more items. Yeah. That's actually pretty good. If I wanted to. This would be a perfect time to get that couple points of arcane. Ah, darn it. It's either I do this or I do this. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that for right now, at least, because something's gotta give for right now, and getting this online is really good. This is a really, really good weapon. The Ash of War on this thing is insane. And it's also essentially just a frost katana, which, you know, sounds like a basic way to put it, but it is genuinely very good for doing so. The Ash of War on it gives it that frost buff. It's not the best thing in the world to have, but it is nice. So that is an Albanuric woman, and I don't want her to breathe anymore. That was brutal. I didn't realize it would be that brutal, but like that was very brutal. Somber one, we love to see it. Also, yet again, somber weapons and finding somber stones. Like, yeah, that is a winning combination right there for anything that we're trying to get done. Fucking shock this guy in the asshole. Oh. Like, none of them triggered, and I am very happy for that. Like, that is completely fine by me. Alright, please stab me, sir. I said, please stab me. This one little jackass right here. Chain link flail. I mean, I'm happy for a new weapon. That's always good. Fuck her. Yeah, this will be a really okay, this is going to be a really good weapon, actually. That's not an awesome enemy to encounter, but, like, I can live with it. Yeah, look at that frost proc going off. We'd love to see the frost proc. Frost proc is... Okay, yeah, Jesus Christ. The frost proc is really coming in clutch. That's really nice. Alright, now I can actually do Castle Morn regularly for the most part, which is good. Yay. Ugh. Smithing 3s. I mean, it's not really a worthy item. It's just an item that we have access to, so. Fucking doggy. Sliver of meat. Skelebro, get off this ledge. Go home. Go find your brother. Well, I think he's not coming back from that one. Wait, does he actually get to come back from that one? Huh. The fact that we didn't get the rune pop means that he's alive down there right now. That's kind of funny. Huh. Cool. Alright. The hand with the little guy is not awesome, but I can live with it. Oh, that's less awesome. Who the fuck shot me like that? This guy, I think. Alright. Bust their ass out. Funny enough, hey, look at that! It's those enemies that caused us constant grievance. I have not checked who the boss is over there just yet. I was thinking of doing it sometime probably closer to the end of the playthrough of today, just so that way we can kind of get ourselves established, get the loot rolling, all that magical stuff. Just because that, frankly, seems to always be usually the best plan. Usually. Flight Pinion, Dragon Hearts, okay. I am glad to find a bunch of loot, though, frankly. That is nice. Having a pile of loot that I'm not, like, readily available right now is cool. So, that is great news. I forget if there's actually an item over this way, or if it's just kind of a bait. Okay, it is indeed just kind of a bait. Unfortunate, but oh well. It is what it is. A bat, which, funny enough, kind of works here. Luckily, the katana we have is actually just fast enough that it just kind of works here, frankly. Which is, you know, nice. And it also just does really good flat damage. There we go. I don't have to kill everything that's in front of me. I think I'm just kind of feeling like a little bit kill happy at the moment. Yeah, that's really honestly all it comes down to, I think, at the moment. Just kill happy. Couple more items, I think, over this way, as it stands. Wonderful. Fucking bat. Alright. Dragon. Nothing great, necessarily, out of Morn, but, like, for the most part, it's been manageable, so it's fine. This one guy. Alright, cool. Gosh, I don't think you actually get anything from just killing that guy up there. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go ahead and move down towards whatever the boss is down low. There's plenty of, I think, well, plenty of item checks might be a little bit of a dramatic statement on that one, but there's a fair few item checks that are on our way down this way, so. Do I have enough to level, actually? No. Just shy of a level at the moment. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it then, because one level is not going to make a difference. Hands not awesome to run into, but always kill them anyways because, yeah. Okay, so hands drop those, which isn't cool, but, you know, that is a thing. Ooh, that guy probably needs to die. Yeah, he really needs to die. Look at that base damage he's doing. Yeah, no, he does not get to breathe. We're doing good on flasks, though. That is nice. We are doing actually really, really good when it comes to flask count at the moment, which is cool. Cool. Weapon buff goes into effect. We love to see it. Jesus fucking Christ, the lightning ball came out of nowhere. It's great, too, because if you really think about it, without the current setup that we have at the moment, we would just be toast. We would just be dead. Did that drop a legendary? No, it dropped a rare. Huh. Well, I mean, hey, nice knowledge to have. Hopefully that's worth it. Cool. A single rune arc, in case we've somehow managed to end up with a rune again during this playthrough. Isn't impossible, because we technically have to have that anyways to progress, but still, it's just one of those things. Fire Prelate Greaves. I think it's technically Prelate, but whatever. Smithing 6 times 5. Like, I'm not really, like, super needy of that, but cool. Yay. I should probably go check out the boss soon, though. Just to have it in mind. This is a mildly terrifying room, actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I'm not gonna risk myself actively over that room. Unless that item in there is really worth looking at, then at that point I'll risk it, but yeah. What's the item? Can't even see the item. Good news is that the enemies will inevitably come out on their own for me, so yay for that much, but still. Get your stinky bozo cheeks over here real quickly. That was almost really bad. Still almost really bad. Still almost really bad. Okay. Alright, cool. Rat. Rat eats it. And lump... I did that for a lump of flesh. Doesn't that just mildly suck? Alright, well I guess I can get my level real quickly, so yay for that. I gotta start getting arcane. How much arcane do I need to make this work? 17 arcane. That's not bad. I'm already at 14 as is. I just need 3 more points of arcane, and then whatever the rest of the requirements are for whatchamacallit. So I can definitely make that work. Okay, beautiful. Thawfrost and Golden Runes. Honestly, the Golden Rune is kind of nice. The Thawfrost is probably never going to be useful. Like, ever. That's Morgott. No. No, we're not doing that. I'm not. No. No, 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 no. No, not even close. I'm not doing that one. Not until I come back with, like, a decently leveled weapon and I have some stats and everything. I'm not coming back. I might come back just to challenge him with his own weapon, but that's probably the joke of the day, so. I'm a little surprised that guy just got to completely eat that, but sure, okay. I'm a little surprised. Wow, this guy is, I don't think I've fought the skeleton before. Like, he's a little bit harder than your average skeleton. At least in the sense that he doesn't stagger. Stone Sword Key, kind of worth it, but not really desperately worth it. I want to say that's everything that's back here, so... Yeah, I guess that is everything back here. I think we just about covered the entire Weeping Peninsula at this point. I've already run my way through Fort Height. There's no Fort Height reward, though. I guess I could go ahead and check out the dungeon that is right around the corner from here. Yeah, why don't I do that, actually? We'll do that, see what's going on there. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. If it is, c'est la vie. But, yeah. I want the map, but I also don't want the Wraith to fuck with me. Because if the Wraith fucks with me, that's a bad day. Did I already loot this? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. I had to really think about that one. And then I have to eventually go back to Caelid, probably, just to start doing some more looting that way. So at this point, as it stands, I currently have the 1, the 2 available somewhere. I don't have a 3 just yet, but once I get the 3, then I can get it to 4, 5. And I think I actually already have the 6. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm missing a 5. I think there was a merchant that sold the 5, though, if I'm not mistaken, which is why I brought it up, so. Okay, well, you know what, honestly, work in progress is work in progress, so we'd love to see it either way. That's still, yeah, honestly, the fact that they have not gone to full range attack assaults on me is kind of a weird miracle in of itself, because those bastards love to launch shit at you. Like, it is their bread and butter to life. So, I'm a little surprised. Right, I do have Trisha as a summon, don't I? I should really keep that in mind, frankly, because, like, it might actually make a difference. It might make, like, a significant difference. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and bump this to the lantern if I already have it. Okay, never mind. I apparently did not pick that up. Fair enough. The finger is good luck this time. That's why they're not shooting me. You know what? Honestly, if that's exactly the case, then awesome. I will gladly take it. I don't care. That's poop. There was poop on that wall. That's not awesome. Okay. Alright, that's a Skelly Bro. We don't really care for Skelly Bro. That's a bit of a dangerous room. Huh. Luckily, that just does a lot of damage, so yay for that much. No frost procking me in the anus like that, you jerk. No, what did I just say? Those are some of those incredibly dangerous enemies that make everything else just so much worse to put up with, honestly. And I did that for a fucking shit pile and poison blooms. You know that feeling when you feel like you've really just wasted your time on something? I seem to have it tenfold. I don't think there's an item on the way down here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's not an actual item on the way down there. I forget if there's an item in that room there, but I also don't really want to test the theory at the moment, because, yeah. Flamberge, that's not a bad weapon. Not really something I'm actively wanting to use. That's a Trisha. Alright, you know what? No. 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 I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. No. That is an awful enemy to put up with, and I'm not dealing with it. Alright, so we got ourselves, I think, not a Wraith guy, but, like, essentially a Wraith guy. We got ourselves that guy. I'm gonna run up here and just, yeah, backstab the dork. Ooh, you know, that resolve really does some work, so good for him. Crystal Bud, what do we got over here? Smithing 8, ugh. Smithing 8's really just money, honestly. It's gonna be. Then beast bones. Oh. Pretty confident that's almost exactly how that last jackass ruined my run the other night. They just nabbed me out of the blue, and that was really it. That was the end of the story for me. I think there might be an item here. Yeah, there is. Okay. God, the temptation of items is so consistent. Alright, I'm gonna get the item. I can't help myself. I gotta get the item. Was this the right... It wasn't even the right landing pad. Oh. You know, sometimes I wish I remembered things. Whatever the boss is here, if it's bad, I'm not fighting it. That is a guarantee. Alright, well, looks like I'm just gonna have to ride the whole way down. Because otherwise, I might just be risking death anyways, so, yeah. Funny enough, if you take those reckless... Well, reckless. If you take them semi-more reckless, they usually just work out a lot better. Who is that? Actually, who is that? Huh. I have no idea who's in there right now, but it does still terrify me. Luckily, I don't really have a lot of runes, so if I have to warp out, I have to warp out. It's fine. This isn't hard, per se, but it's not great. Like, I can do a fair amount of damage here, but it can also just completely ruin my day. Okay, you know what? No. I can deal with it. I could totally have dealt with it. It's just a pure matter of the risk was way too high for what it was worth. So, no. No. I don't think so. I think if I upgrade my weapon a little bit, if I get, like, a little bit more kind of going for my stats and whatnot, I should be fine there. It's just until that point, I am not gonna actively risk the bullshit. So, There is a catacomb that's right over here, so let's go check that out, see what we have going on there. Couple different items that can definitely be spotted there. Hopefully it's something that's kind of worth it. Either way, I probably do need to eventually level up my weapon here to a +2. Exactly. I would have gotten almost nothing off of that boss, and, like, it would have been miserable, and I just would have been quite... not devastated, but, like, essentially devastated, so... We're probably going to do this dungeon, and I think that's probably going to be our calling point for the night. So we'll probably go check and see what we're dealing with in terms of bosses. So, yeah. I'm imagining if we get decent enough luck on Margit, we can definitely just deal with Margit. It really won't matter. But really, I need to see what we're having with Margit before we go anywhere. Watchdog's greatsword. Like, I don't think that's going to be the option, but, like, that's not a bad weapon. That's actually not a bad weapon. Huh. A little bit excited about that one. There is nothing down that way that's actually worth my time, so I'm not going to bother with it. Partisan, cool. Curved Talisman Greatsword. Oh, he is, a little bit healthy, isn't he? He is very healthy, actually. It is a little bit concerning right now. Good news is that we're outskilling him like crazy, so yay. 51 in this dungeon is actually kind of a lot. Oh. A fucking rot flower, of course. Why wouldn't it be a rot flower? Let's stab this thing in the anus. Beautiful. Kill this flower real quickly before it totally decides to fucking frenzy combo us. This fucking ball over here needs to die. Well, it doesn't need to die, I just prefer that it did. I think that's a Night Maiden's Mist that's kind of weak. There we go. Yeah. Alright, cool. Wonderful. Smoldering Butterflies. Alright, let's go check and see what our boss is for this dungeon. Hopefully it's nothing crazy, but, I mean, good news is we really have not wasted anything going through here, so yay. Oh boy. You, weirdly enough, kind of belong here. Item. Living Jar Shard. Damn it. Okay. Not a lot of rune gain, not a lot of anything off of this dungeon, so we're honestly mostly fine here. I should probably go sit at the site of Grace real quickly just to restock what I need to restock. Also, my flask currently could use that benefit I gave it. It's not a great benefit, it's like a very mediocre thing, but it's still good. Like, in scale of any of the things that you can get with the flask, almost all of them are really, really good. There's like maybe 2 that I'd say are kind of useless. Well, kind of useless, but kind of very not useful. Oh. Oh. I mean, you know what? Yeah, Mimic Tier? Yeah, we can definitely do Mimic Tier. That's fine. That's easy. And I'm gonna cheese it because I totally can. That's just, you know, like... Yeah. Why not? Do I have a bow that he can't use? Yes, I do. Okay, cool. Alright, there we go. Can I use the axe? No, I can't use the axe. Okay, fair enough. Unfortunately, Bozo has his entire day ruined by the fact that we are just infinitely better. And unfortunately, he does not have the gear to deal with this. I.e., we cheese Mimic. I love it when they start roll spamming like that. Alright, so we got another puppet. That's not really awesome. Also, 1900 in runes. This has felt like a really, really bad set of rune gain. Oh well, I guess. Anspur Rapier, though. I could totally see that being an offhand weapon for right now, frankly, because I can use that. And that is just really fucking good. Yeah, that's actually really good. Alright, tell you what, let's take what we've collected so far, and let's go make some use of it. I haven't yet gone to seeing Garank yet. It would be nice to go see him, but I'm not going to stress it out just yet. As for my weapon at the moment, can I get it up to +2? No, I only have the +1 on me at the moment. Let's see if I can get a +2 out of the shop. Yes, okay, I can. I want this, and I also want this, regardless. What is this recipe here again? Cold Bone Arrow. I can see that being useful, right context, so sure. There we go. Spend some runes real quickly and make some money happen. Awesome. I think it was like 2k for that +2. Yes. Okay. There we go. And then there was this, but I don't need it, I guess, so I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, there we go. Plenty of items here that I kind of forgot about, actually. Huh. Okay, so there's multiple tiers that I could definitely get. I'm not sure if I really want to waste my cash on it just yet, because I don't really have the health bar for the most part. But I will probably buy at least one of those tiers at the moment, because I can. And I'm probably going to get this talisman pouch out of the way, because, again, I can do that. And I do actually have use for it anyways, because I have this. So, yeah. Alright. Let's go see what our first boss is going to be. Hopefully it's going to be something manageable, something rottable. Yeah. that's really the play of the day right now. If it's both rottable and manageable, then we're good to go. The rest just kind of falls in line. So, Dukist Herba. I forgot to level up my weapon. Exalted Flesh for free. We love to see it. I could always get the Side of Grace that's going to be right in front of me in 2 seconds and just do that, and then go level up my weapon. So I might as well do that, I suppose. Yeah, you know what? I might as well do that. Why not? They're not really chasing me down, are they? Nice. There we go. Go level up my weapon hold 2 times, and frankly, if I have to, the dragon scale is... The game crashed. The dragon scale is not at all a bad option. Yeah, it's not actually a bad option. You know, that universal sign where the game's like, hey, you should probably quit while you're ahead right now. I'm really hoping the game doesn't crash again, because that'd be a little bit of a bummer, but... Good news, the game handled it a lot better this time. Alrighty, cool. Might spend most of my runes actually, just to kind of get some balls rolling. You know, I'm not really holding on to a lot of cash right now, but I would like to go and spend what cash I do have. Because there is a fair amount there, just kind of wasting away. And it would probably be better for me to do that than to hold on to things that are just never going to be useful to me. So. Like Dragon Wound Grease. It's fucking useless. Alright, let's see here. We got a bunch of meat and everything, that's fine. Soldier of Godric's hidden power. Ah, yes. He activated his stand real quickly and just said, hey, your game? What if it was mine? That guy. Fucking... I gotta say again, it was genuinely terrifying how bad Carian Manor was on our other playthrough. It was really something. Like, fucking terrifying. I'm not gonna probably ever use this, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Hold on to this, I guess, because this has some level of a use to it in some capacity. I'm gonna hold on to the wig, because I like the wig. Raging Wolf Helm, I could probably see myself selling it. It's not bad armor, it's just not gonna be really awesome. Alright, there we go. You know what? I'm going to leave it at that. As for level ups, we can go ahead and at least get this +2 going for this weapon right here, which is awesome. Can't really get this weapon off the ground yet, obviously, because of that damn dex requirement, but once we get the dex and arcane handled, we'll be good to go there. So, yay. Which we might actually be able to cover at least one of those right now. Though I might choose health instead. Choices. The many choices to be made. So I can take 3 right there. Ah, okay, I see the balance here. Alright, you know, I'm going to go ahead and take 2 points in that case in Vigor and 1 in Arcane, and we'll leave it at that for right now. That's 15 Arcane. We need 2 more points in Arcane to make that work. Yay, wonderful. Okay. Back on over to Castleward Tunnel, and let's go find out what our first boss is. Yay! Hopefully it's not crazy. If it is crazy, I'm going to be losing out on 4K runes, and that's not exactly awesome. What's it cost to level right now? Alright, you know what? Look, I know this is a little bit cheapo. That guy doesn't want to die, apparently. Huh. Well, not gonna lie, a little bit weird that he just won't die. Alright, it's 45. Ugh, okay. We gotta kill, like, a handful more enemies right now. Take it, wonderful. Also an item I didn't have before. Gelmir Glintstone Staff. I'm actually kind of happy about that. That's the boss. Dude, we love the boss. Alright, let's get this quick level up going real quickly, and yeah. Alright. 1 whole level that I can put into anything, but for some reason I'm choosing Arcane because, well, sometimes we make a choice. It's not a great choice, but it's a choice. Alright, what's it gonna be? I can do this, it just kind of fucking sucks. Yeah, this is like one of those bosses that I just genuinely dislike. This is another reason why we dislike Makar. Because he's just kind of a bastard, honestly. And those hitboxes sure do make sense, you'd like to argue. Stab him in the eyeball.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Oh, okay. It wasn't as bad as it could have been, but it certainly was an enemy. Yeah, no, that is definitely one of those bosses, frankly, if you go into it too early, especially where it is in the game. Yeah, if you get hit by the boss, you just die. That's it. That's frankly all that happens there. Alright, beautiful, and a quick level up, we'd love to see it. Wait, actually, before I do that... 16. Okay, I need one more point into Arcane to make that happen. And then the rest can start going into, well, pretty much Dex for right now. Because that's what we need to do in order to get anything else going. So,
You there?
I'm curious if I pivot on that.
It's tight.
I might pivot on that.
You breached. Well, but of course.
Always main gate, because unfortunately, there's just not really a chance we get through anything else. Alright, there we go. Activate the main gates. And then we can start doing a little bit of looting right over here. Beast liver, fucking miserable, useless item. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I have the fucking curiosity just inside of me. I do probably want to find out. Also, is that a legendary over there? I think that's a rare? Huh. I am not 100% sure right now, but, I mean, either way... I should probably find out. You know what, I'm not going to burn myself out on that item. I am curious about Godric, though, so let's, I guess, go find out what we're dealing with over there. Plus, there's plenty of items up to our way to Godric right now, and I would like to collect items. Alright, some money, some cash, some good stuff. All wonderful. Okay. 2 items up here, if I'm not mistaken. Legendary. Axe of Godfrey. You know, right context, that would have been amazing. It is unfortunately... Oh my god, ant. It is one of those weapons that falls into that category of, you gotta belong here, fuck you. Well, welcome to the chat, Liquid Snake's love child, and if the first thing out of your mouth is that, well... I certainly hope you mean your game controller or something, my friend. Jeez, oh beats. Either way, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the chat. Alright, we have a rare. Common? Common. Bloodsoak, Fire Grease. Ah, yes. You know, yeah, alright. Not every time can it really be great items, I know, but still. I am really glad about the Answer, actually, though, because having a dot is really, really, really good in almost all circumstances where you can't guarantee that you're going to have amazing damage through the run. It is so invaluable. Alright, that is the one that likes to throw shit at you. It's not awesome, but yeah, he do that. He's also apparently a runny boy. Alright, wonderful. Plant gets to live because I... Oh, no, that's not awesome. That's, like, doubly not awesome. That's triply not awesome. Oh my god, that is so not awesome. Fucking imp, get out of my way. Fucking almost got grabbed again. We'd love to see it. I should probably run. Yeah, probably should run. Look, I promise you I'm not, like, actively trying to die in most cases. It just kind of happens that way. Oh my god. Who put that man here? Who told that man it was okay to whip out the M80? Also, this fucking bastard here, who's, like, chasing me... no, I don't need that. Thank you. Thank you, game. Oh, these fucking bastards. These... Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. Fuck all of you. I'm done. I'm done. Okay. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're golden. We're golden. We're golden. I just need to run. Okay. Yeah, Godric actually finally paid his defense bills. Good for him. Great job, Godric. Oh. Arrow's Sting Talisman. That's a nice item in the right context of things, but like... Alright. I'm probably not going to completely run through this area right now. I'm just going to collect this painting and we're going to move along. Windy Crystal Tear. If I'm not mistaken, that actually increases our equip load, so that's not a bad pull. That's actually really nice. Soldier of Godric. Ugh. Soldier of Godric. I hope that whatever Godric is completely manageable and doable in every single way. Like every other boss that I run into for any sort of main importance on the campaign. Okay, this is actually pretty straightforward. Like, this is not bad. This is a bunch of lads that can't really do their job, so yay for that. Brass shield, though. That fucking flower needs to stop farting all over the place. It's kind of annoying. Beautiful. You know what? Honestly, whatever. I'll take the poison. I don't really care that deeply. Okay. Alright. Crystal Barrage, that's not really awesome, but sure, okay. It would technically go with the staff that we picked up, that we're no longer going to be using. Oh gosh, Electo. I really pray that whatever we run into, it's not going to be as miserable as, like, Electo, but that, yeah, that would be pretty bad. How much does it cost to level right now? Okay, cool. We're clearing the requirement for a level. Yay! Okay. I still need 15 points of dex right now to make that next weapon work. I am gonna pivot into health. Yeah, I think the weapon that I have in my hands right now is more than enough at the moment. Yeah. That guy turned invisible, and that's mildly terrifying. Oh my god, mildly terrifying. I'm gonna go for the kill on him. Oh my god, he tried to shotgun my ass. This guy is a little bit dangerous in his own right, but still. Fuck him. Goes for Vigor and Arcane. Well, I need the dex. Yes, I need the dex in order to make the Morgoth sword work, but at the same time, I currently have very low vigor. My health is incredibly low, and I probably should just honestly have pivoted immediately into the finger when I picked that up. That would have been so much smarter for me. That's so low on money. That's such low money that I found. Alright, well, you know what? I have low runes. I can find out whatever the boss is right now. And I can... Luckily, I don't feel bad about gracing out of this. So. I didn't see what that was, but here it is. Nile the Grafted. Yeah. No. No, you know, I think I'm good on that one. Fun facts. Alright, well, I guess we're coming back here. I could probably, honestly, handle Nile. Like, it would not be that hard for me in the scheme of things. It's just Nile can very, very likely ruin my day very quickly. Let me go buy the crafting kit off of Kale, because I don't have that on me yet.
Wait, well, you're back.
Alright, let's go ahead and sell some stuff real quickly. Sell this, awesome. Crafting kit me, my friend, wonderful. Another exalted flesh here, which wouldn't be bad. Oh! I didn't realize he had the golden halberd. That's not bad at all. Huh. That's really not bad at all, actually. Jeez, how it's... Also, apparently I can make some of these. I don't know if it's worth doing that, but I will go ahead and do it just because I have the materials to do so, so I could do that. Nile could potentially be very, very easy in the right context. It's really more just a matter right now of, am I going to risk the odds on that? I could probably go check out whatever Patches is and check out that. Patches could have a good shop. We'll go check Patches out, I think, actually. I am also probably just going to make it a point to kill Patches this time around, because I have been letting him live. And, I mean, really, honestly, he drops more. Well, he drops more early if I just kill him. So, I'm going to kill him. Everything that I have right now is pretty darn reasonable for the most part. I think the only thing I'm mildly concerned about doing right now if I go down this way is I'm going to be running into whatever the summon is down here, or the invasion down here. And if it's bad, it could be really, really bad. It could be genuinely the worst, but hopefully that's not the case. Not feeling great about there being one of these Death Lurker assholes out here. Spike Cestus. Not bad. Oh! That was a Bloodhound Knight. I really pray that he doesn't chase me all the way into here. If he does, I am probably going to save with this, because honestly, he will ruin my day. Okay, cool. He stopped chasing. Alright, wonderful. Iniba. He, He seems to be having a bad day. Wait, he seems to be having a really bad day.
If it isn't Nereus, the bloody finger, the end is nigh.
You're up. Please do your job. Thank you. Alright, fucking rot prog the bastard, ruin his day. He just did a lot of damage out of nowhere. Good for him. Oh, man. Is Aniba from that update? No, I think Aniba spawns, it's not Redmane that he spawns at, it's a castle that you find on your way into, Fire Giant. That's where Aniba spawns, if I'm not mistaken. He's a guy with, like, a cannon, and that is, like, his whole... Mildly terrifying. Mildly terrifying. You know what? Hang on, we can do this. We can, well, can we do this? Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're golden. We're good. We're golden. We're fine. Okay. Whew. Okay, little boy almost smacked my cheeks right off. That was not awesome. Patches! You have mighty shot for us today. Okay, cool.
Just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief! The gods demand repentance! Stop up, you boy! Oh, wait. It was bound to happen.
Weirdly enough, something did damage to me there, and I don't know if it was Patches. Huh. Well, yeah, honestly, on that one, I don't know. I actually don't know if they did add new things to the game in the meantime. Because, I mean, frankly, with as much that they did to Elden Ring for patches and whatnot for the game, it frankly could be that they definitely added new stuff and that I just honestly didn't know. I wouldn't frankly be surprised, because the game just consistently does so much. Alright, wait for that giant to get a little bit closer to me. Then we can go. Somber 2. Somber, I mean, you know what? Honestly, free Somber 2 is definitely worth something to me, so yay for that. Might as well go see what the catacombs are over here, because, again, low-level areas are kind of big right now. Gotcha. Well, honestly, on that one, Cayenne, yeah. I never did the 100% for this game, but if it was definitely that, I wouldn't be surprised. That guy definitely just blocked something that he technically shouldn't have been able to block. I don't know what happened there, but sure. Okay. Alright, cool. Old man is down for the count. I'm glad none of those guys have, like, a explosive diarrhea version of them. Not one that I've run into so far. I know there's the bloody shit one. But those aren't really too bad. Like, a bleed proc is sucky, sure. But, you know, it's not that bad. Fextra Life 5... It has this weird level of, like, kind of being unreliable in certain cases, and it sucks. Doggy, please stop. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright. So what do we got? I can deal with this? It's a little bit scary, but it's not that scary. Yeah, I can deal with this. It's a little bit scary, but it's not that scary. Okay, this is doable. This is fine. Dodgy attack, let him do his claw bullshit. Roll, roll. Unfortunate that he would be a jerk like that, but whatever. Also, really, I was kind of expecting to get a rod proc by now, but whatever, it's fine. Okay. Flame Shrouding. We unfortunately don't really have anything that actually applies to at the moment. But either way, it's at least shit that we don't have to worry about anymore because it's done, it's over with, yay for that much. I might go check out the tree boss that's over here, honestly. Let's go see what that is, and there is a catacomb over there too. Why don't I go do both of those, because those are totally options. And I am trying to explore my options, at least. And the other thing, too, that kind of I get out of a benefit of doing this right here, is I get to explore the world, but I also get to pretty much guarantee, at least to some extent, like, okay, where are certain bosses in this game that could be a genuine threat to me? Like, for instance, the Spirit Caller Snail. It is at the very beginning of the game, or, well, technically beginning of the game, and should never pose a threat to me. That's a little bit scary. That's a little bit scary, but I can do it. The question is, should I? And I have this really fucking stupid urge to do it anyways, because I could potentially do it. Also, there is this one little trick here where you can usually, like, sit right on this man's back thigh. And I don't know why it works this way, but he totally does. Please, let me sit on your back thigh. As you can see here, he just kind of drags you along with his thigh. And that is what makes it so nice. That's gonna hit me, and it sucks, but oh well. That was okay. That was the meaty hit. Trisha, what the fuck are you doing? Get to work. Trisha. Like, I don't ask a lot of you, but like, geez, please. I could probably definitely have outrun it. Oh! Okay, that one was actually worth... Oh, okay, Flame of the Redmanes, and it was actually worth money. Hey! Yay! A winning combination. It's actually worth something. Oh, gosh. Alright, is there anything over this way that's actually worth talking about, or is it just kind of pointless to head this way? There seems to be some items over this way, but I'm not going to really burn myself out. Yeah. No, I don't think so. Alright, nothing really crazy over this way. We're just going to go ahead and... I guess I could go do the catacombs real quickly just to see what's going on there, plus level up however many times, but yeah. Frankly, this katana is just nice enough that I could probably just make this the weapon of the run. I probably could. Like, it is not bad. I already have it at +2, and honestly, Frost proc is still pretty darn spicy for the most part. It's not exactly the best of the procs, but it's pretty good. So. Alright, let's do this real quickly. Set of brace this. And we'll go ahead and get, what, our one whole level of Vigor right now? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, cool. I'll probably pump it like I did last time to level 30, more than likely. That doesn't look like a super valuable item for the risk that it presents. So we'll probably go to level 30, or like 30 vigor, more than likely. Oh, well that's a mildly terrifying enemy to find in a dungeon. Also, he's incredibly healthy. That's not great. Honestly, though, it is nice to see that we are finally finding some level of runes. That is nice. Chuck this. Wonderful. This guy looks absolutely dopey. Murder him on the spot. Alright, so we got a dog, and we got ourselves a poopy boy, which the poopy boy is kind of terrifying because he is the one that drops parasites. Okay. Okay. Beat a mess. Golden rune. I could have made it through there, but yeah, safety. Okay. This room has one whole item in it, and I will collect that. Okay. Black leather shield and a gargoyle's halberd. The gargoyle's halberd is nice, so yay for that much. It's a Trisha. We hate him. Ooh, Omen Killer. Mildly concerning. Luckily we can outpace them on damage, but they are... Oh, well the game is kind of fucking me over right now because of camera angles. I really need to finish this guy off before he becomes a problem. Thank you. It's really funny how that right there is one of those enemies that you really, like, you have to respect them way more than usual. Just because usually anything you want to do against them really, it means so little. I think I almost have enough for another level. Yay. Let's go get our one more level, and on top of that, we'll go restock our resources, go find out what's in this dungeon. If it's anything dangerous, of course, we'll make the, the decision to avoid that. Alright, one more level. Love to see it. It sucks a little bit that we have to pivot as hard as that we do, because I did want to use Morgoth's Greatsword. It's just too expensive, frankly. It is just way too expensive. Oh. Yeah, I can definitely deal with this. This is fine. Alright, summon Trisha real quickly. I don't really think Trisha is necessary for this at all. It's just nice to have her. Alright, get the rot proc off. We'd love to see it. Beautiful. Yeah, we really didn't even need her there, so. My item there was bolts. Not exactly exciting. Now, was it? Trying to think if there's any merchants that I've missed so far on my travels here. I'm sure there has been. I think one of the things that I've completely forgotten to do is I have not gone to Fort Farath at all yet. So I guess we could go do that, frankly. Yeah, why don't we go do that, actually? We'll go to Fort Farath. Also, we have to turn in our whatchamacallit over to Garank, which also gets us access to Dee's shop. Yeah. You want to, unfortunately, be super, super, super familiar to absolutely all of the potential checks that you have in this game, because it really does make a huge difference. It really makes such a huge difference. It is all about quantity over quality when it comes to that stuff, because you're always more likely to find just so much more if you're finding a bunch of items. Go and give him his one death root. He's going to give us some items. Heater shield and a lump of flesh. Ah, well, you know, at least we checked. Go. And depending on what the boss is right here... Okay, that's not as dangerous as it has been. Frankly, the wrong boss there can make such a damn difference, so yeah. I would like to ultimately, hopefully, at some point, kill some Caelid bosses, because killing some Caelid bosses would actually bring in a lot. That's a Wraith right there, and I really pray that it didn't just spot me, because if it did spot me, well, that's a problem. There's an item over in that field. Honestly, if we don't run into enough runes, we may make it a point today to go after some different resources, frankly, because if, yeah, we may consider possibly killing, what's-her-face, Grail. This is a dragon that I don't really ever want to come back to and fight, frankly, because this is a dragon that can ruin my day. Its moveset is just way too wacky to deal with, in most cases, at least. And it has very much so the potential to one-shot. Surprisingly low aggro range, though. Huh. Not opposed. Like, yay me. Alright, smithing 4, thick meat. Sacred Tear is nice. Golden 3. Okay, alright. Nothing crazy there, then. Grave Glovewort 4. Yay. More Grave Gloveworts is not a problem. A Tibia Mariner. You know, honestly, if we're able to fight a Tibia Mariner well enough, we could totally come to this boss. Tibia Mariners are definitely free, at least for the most part. It's really just a matter of not being too stupid with them. And, I mean... yeah. Yeah. Only thing I'd say is that that's a Caelid Tibia Mariner, and I don't think we can cheese it, so we can't really just knock it off a ledge or anything. Unfortunate, but yeah. Alright, get the Site of Grace, then we'll start doing some item collection around the vicinity. Game kind of had a little bit of a lag spike there, but hopefully it's not permanent. Alright, so what do we got protecting Grail today? Okay, one of these lads, this is fine. I'm gonna actually kill it real quickly because this is pretty easy. And also, it should just be worth a fair number of runes, so, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna actively go for killing Grail just yet. More than likely not. Spinning 4 spell blades, fingers. Okay, Fulgur Bloom, my bad. And Gelmir's Fury. Huh. Nothing great there. So we got a 3 stack ahead of us here, and then we also have another 4 or 5 stack After that, we have a merchant. Hopefully, one of these bastards has something good. We do need some more good gear, though, honestly. It is getting a little harrowing having so few decently geared sets of items. And since we're back in Caelid, we should definitely be wary of the enemies here, because, yeah, they can kill us. Like, our health bar means nothing to them right now. What do we got? Golden Rune. Starlight Shard. Fucking useless item. And a little bit of money. Ah, damn it. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, we definitely, yet again, blew past the estimate that I kind of provided for what time frame we were gonna work with tonight. These damn randomizers, man. Once we get to the merchant up top on the hill up there, that is going to be our stopping point, okay? Like, guaranteed that is going to have to be where we call it for tonight, because this is getting a little bit late, and, like, I'm having a lot of fun with this game, as I typically do, but, you know. Please, kick the guy. Kick him off the ledge. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ah, gravity stone chunks. Can't complain, I guess. Yeah, no, definitely not to shill, of course, but also, hey, if you have been having fun with us tonight, folks, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All that magical BM, of course. It's a great way to help out, and frankly, it really does genuinely help out. It also lets me know what people are liking, what they like to see, what they would prefer to see instead, stuff like that. So, Exalted Flesh Book, not bad. Also, Goblin Seed that's cheap, can't complain. Everything else here is kind of a fat mid out of 10, but I'll still take the belt anyways, I guess. So yeah, folks, that is pretty much going to have to be it for tonight. We're not doing terrible gear-wise overall. It's just there's a lot to be gained at the moment. A lot that we still have to gain. Our gear's not looking bad. We definitely have some sexy stuff in hand. We really just, hopefully, will find a rune pile that's large enough to kind of fund a lot of what we're hoping to get off the ground. And also, well, get enough runes that will actually make sure we can stay healthy and breathe well. But thank you so much, Chandra. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you so much for stopping in. Kyan, thank you, bud. Greatly appreciate it. Have a great rest of the night, as always. Take care, friends. And to those of you who might be lurking, catching this as a later stream, as a VOD, or whatever, be sure to take care of yourselves. Get some wonderful food, get some wonderful sleep, all that magical BM. And yeah, no, honestly, just take care of yourselves, okay? Thank you so, so much for stopping in tonight, and I will see you all on a different day. Catch you later.